Tonight we have something a little unusual, even by the standards of Italian horror. Dario Argento's Fenomena, newly restored in 4K by Arrow Video. And what a curious concoction it is. Part supernatural fantasy, part slasher horror, part gothic fairy tale, and all of it, frankly, rather bonkers. Here we have a very young Jennifer Connelly playing Jennifer Corvino, a schoolgirl who arrives at a rather sinister boarding school in Switzerland. She's an outsider, awkward and vulnerable, and she has a gift. She can communicate telepathically with insects. Yes, insects. Not your average adolescent skill set, but then this is Argento. And who's her closest ally? Donald Pleasance, as a kindly etymologist in a wheelchair assisted by his pet chimpanzee. Together they attempt to solve a string of gruesome murders, while Jennifer's affinity with the insect world leads to some of the film's most memorable and bizarre sequences. Now this is a new Arrow 4K release. It's been sourced from the original camera negative, presented in pristine 4K with Dolby Vision HDR, which means the mist of the Swiss forests, the gleam in Jennifer's eyes, and of course the blood, lots of blood, all look richer and more immediate than ever before. The grain feels natural, the colours pop, and the night scenes have a depth they rarely enjoyed in previous transfers. For long-time fans, this is easily the best the film has looked at home. Arrow have packed in their usual generous extras. A feature-length documentary of flies and maggots digs deep into the production, while Argento and company on hand to reminisce. There are trailers, galleries, sleeve art, multiple audio tracks, everything the discerning collector might hope for. So what of the film itself? Argento's direction is, as ever, stylish, sometimes dazzling, sometimes bewildering. The soundtrack, with contributions from Goblin and even Iron Maiden, is thunderous. But the story lurches. It veers from supernatural fantasy to police procedural to outright grotesque, and not always gracefully. Some of the acting from the supporting cast teeters on the edge of parody, and yet it has a hypnotic quality, an atmosphere that gets under your skin. In short, Fenomena is not for everyone. It's eccentric, uneven, occasionally absurd, but in this new 4K presentation, it has never looked or sounded better. And that's Fenomena in 4K. Until next time, good night.